Question: who out there loves to batch cook? Let's talk about it in a few seconds. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. I'd also like you to think of help you save time, energy, effort, and even every once in a great while, a little bit of sanity. Here you go. By the way, if you are brand new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are a veteran here, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're just dropping by to say hello, hello, hope you're doing well, and maybe consider coming back here again one day. Thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. I just wanted to say this. I don't know about you. I like to do things in batches sometimes. I'm not saying it's a lifelong commitment, but there are times, like if I sit down with my day planner and I know the following month is going to be really extra hectic for me, if I could get certain things done in a batch and have it ready, I'm going to do it. For example, you keep seeing me in a black shirt. I don't live in this black shirt, but I am, in this case, batch recording. I am batch recording videos so that I make sure that I get messages out to you the way I would like to. Uploads every single day. There was a time I used to get up, do a separate upload every day, but now I have to manage my time a little better, and I found out that batch recording is the ticket. So if you see me a lot in my favorite black shirt, it's not because I'm living in it, it's because I'm batch recording. Also, people ask me on their shows, so it's like a little bit of a time constraint thing. But let's apply the same method this time to when you are cooking. Who out there, let me know in the comment section below, does batch cooking? What is batch cooking? Batch cooking is taking a day. Your favorite time of the day could be morning for you, it could be afternoon for you, it could be evening for you. Everyone has a different life, everyone has a different schedule. So you pick the day and the time that works for you, and you start cooking up a storm. Now it sounds like, oh my gosh, like so overwhelming. Not if you do things the smart way. Of course, I left my coffee behind, but I need to cough. Excuse me. There you go. Excuse me. Thank you. Allergy time. Um, batch recording. Got my mind on YouTube. Batch cooking is a wonderful thing to do. When I was a school teacher, the very last thing that I felt like doing after a long, hectic day with yelling kids and screaming, and not me screaming, them screaming, and thinking of them in the yard, and just want to come home and just like decompress. Okay. Now, some people decompress by cooking every single night, and for you, I take my hat off. But what got me through the majority of my years as a teacher was taking a little time. Let's say I had a window of opportunity while my daughter was out playing with her friends, for example, on a Saturday afternoon. Just saying that that was like my favorite time. Aha, put on my favorite music. I enjoy cooking, but I don't enjoy cooking every single night. So what I did was I batched cooked. For me, it worked. Now, some people don't agree with it, but there are things you can do. Number one, I mentioned this a couple of times elsewhere and on other people's channels, but I want to mention it on this channel. While you're doing, let's say, one item of yours that you like to batch cook in advance in the oven, why not utilize your slow cooker simultaneously? You will have easily doubled up the work without doubling up the effort. So that thing is what I call like a passive, like passive income. Well, that's a passive cooker, okay? That's someone else cooking for me. And here's another tip to consider while you are batch cooking. They say, more hands, makes life easier. Not too many hands, because too many hands spoils the soup, but get a trusted friend that you love hanging out with. It could be your husband, could be a family member, it could be a friend. Let's say there's a rainy afternoon and you have a friend who wants to come over. Hey, jump in the kitchen with me if you don't mind helping me slice, dice, and chop. And that is a huge, huge helper with batch cooking. Also, a nice thing to do, casseroles. Casseroles go far. You make a casserole, things that you can divvy up. Here are my suggestions for batch cooking. lasagna, baked ziti, roast, roast, casseroles, things like that. You buy enough that you can double because you're doing one time work, but getting double or triple out of that situation. I love that idea. And what's important to do now, I saw a video where somebody batch cooked lunches because that person was very busy, middle of the day, didn't want to deal with, cooking lunch. They probably work from home and they didn't want to stop. Oh, now I have to cook my lunch. So I saw this lady, she batch cooked pizza bagels and she had it all aligned in such a way. I'm going to try to find that video. I know I've shown it in the past, but it's okay. I have a bunch of new subscribers that might be interested in it. I will find that video and maybe another one and hook it up in the description box below. There are efficient tips and tricks. And it's interesting. A lot of the batch cooking meals are very, very affordable. For example, you can make a shepherd's pie in advance, okay? And then just cut it out and put it into, your little freezing containers. And that's the trick, having good storage. Invest in some nice storage containers to make your life easier. Another trick that is a time saver, for example, let's say you made a tray of lasagna. Here's the easiest thing in the world to do. Get inexpensive aluminum foil trays, and the smaller ones, like that would serve about 4 people, like an 8x8 one. And then what you do is you batch cook and put it in the 8x8 one in the aluminum foil. Guess what? You could take that thing right from the freezer, do nothing else but stick that in your oven, okay? And if you're not heating it up through your conventional oven, then what you do is just pop it out when it's defrosted and put it into a microwavable bowl or whatever dish you want to call it. And then you could put that away. There are just so many things to explore. And actually, some people say you're not saving money. I think you can save money with it because time is money. The time you're not spending doing the redundant thing, hello, bird clock, thanks for making my day. It wouldn't be a video without it, right? At least once a week. Hello, bird clock, good morning. So here's the thing, let's think about this for clock gets to me. Let's think about this for a minute. The time you're saving, not cooking again, you could be making money. You could be doing your research or viewing a tutorial, whatever it is that your business requires, or having a telephone meeting with a client while your dinner is slowly cooking that you already made in your oven. Another trick that I like to do to have one component of a fresh element. If you enjoy salad, in the morning, prepare a salad that all you have to do is yank it out of the fridge, put a little fresh dressing on it, and team it up with your pasta meal, for example. This is so easy. To me, this is fun because I'll always say, food in the freezer is what? Money in the bank. So there. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for viewing. Why? Because I really do appreciate who? You. Don't forget to use your slow cooker simultaneously. Don't forget to invite a friend for an extra pair of hands, whomever that may be. There you go. Have an amazing, amazing upcoming day. Take good care now. Bye-bye.